All right, man. I just keep finding mind-blowing things. So for those of you who already know about December 14th this year, which is the first day they start celebrating Hanukkah, I have some information that is unbelievable. We know that December 14th is Kislev 11 or 9/11 if you start the new month at the full moon on December 4th. And it also can be Kislev 24 at the same time on December 14th, 9/24, if you begin the month at the sliver moon on November 21st. A very special day, 9/11 and 9/24, the first day of Hanukkah. So here's what I found. White House Historical Association website. Lighting the menorah, celebrating Hanukkah at the White House. Now, this is the first year that they ever did that. The event started just before dusk. Remember, dusk is the twinkle of an eye, right? On December 10th, 2001, with a small group of guests, mostly leaders from the Jewish community. This was the first year that they decided to start lighting the menorah for Hanukkah in the White House. December 10th, 2001. Now, 2001 is the Twin Towers, right? 9/11, September 11th, which is actually 7/11, but it's symbolically 9/11. There were two full moons in November 2001. November right before December 2001. On November 1st and November 30th. Okay. If you start the new month at the full moon, the month of Kislev, the 9th month, it would be the full moon here on November 30th, 2001. Starting the new month, the new moon, at the full moon, the 9th month, would be November 30th in 2001. Now, there were 30 days in November in 2001, as November always has 30 days. And the full moon was on November 30th in 2001. Okay, so November 30th in 2001 was the full moon that began the 9th month, which is Kislev, if you start the new month at the full moon and not the sliver moon. Kislev would begin on November 30th, 2001, the 9th month. If you go 11 days, you come to December 10th. The first day in all of history that they decided to light the Hanukkah menorah in the White House, which makes the first day they ever decided to do that Kislev 11 or 9/11. Now, in 2001, when the government decided to start doing this for Hanukkah, Hanukkah didn't even begin on December 10th. It began on December 9th. So why did they wait till December 10th to do this? Because they wanted it done on 9/11, Kislev 11, from the full moon. If they would have done it when Hanukkah actually started on the 9th, it would have been Kislev 10, which is 9/10. I mean, this is the only reason that they would have waited a day into Hanukkah to actually start lighting the menorah. It would make no other sense any other way. They literally waited a day till December 10th, the second day of Hanukkah, to start lighting the menorah in 2001 because they wanted it done on 9/11, Kislev 11, for the ritual, for the predictive programming. All this 9/11 programming is for now. This is it. I mean, when you just look at the aerial photo of where the Charlie Kirk psyop happened, I mean, it's a giant Hanukkah menorah. And the word Kirk means church. And they even went out of their way to make it a Hanukkah menorah, which is not the traditional menorah. The traditional menorah has 7 candlesticks. The Hanukkah has 9. And Kirk was sitting in the middle candlestick, which is the spot for the Holy Spirit. And he was removed. Get it? The Holy Spirit being removed. The church. Kirk means church. The church being removed at Hanukkah, just like Enoch. Enoch, who equals 45. Enoch's name literally adds up to 45. And what is 45? You've been following me. You know exactly what 45 is. 45 is the square root of 2025. Meaning that 45 times 45 equals 2025. But if you cube 45, which is multiply it 3 times instead of 2, 45 times 45 times 45, folks, look at this. Please look at this. You get 91125, which is what? 9/11 2025. Man, are you ready to see God face to face? Are you ready? Because it's going to happen. And it's going to happen at Hanukkah.